Isn't it? Yeah.
Well, no, I don't. I see some, and then others I don't see.
Well, we've been on three. This is our third season. It's doing very well.
Yeah.
Against all odds. It's the show that wouldn't die.
Well, congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now,
thank you.
Now, when exactly is the show on? Let's just start there.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday nights from when to when?
Tuesday night, 10 o'clock, NBC, and starring Stephanie Zimbalist and myself.
Yeah.
Is this going to keep on throughout the night?
They're under the impression we're giving stuff away. So
oh, really?
Now, and tell us about the show. You play the title character, but that's not actually who you are on the show, right?
I play Remington Steele. Laura Holt is a lady who is a detective. She opened her own detective agency. It didn't do very well, so she invented a male superior. And she invented this character called Remington Steele, which the name is from a typewriter and a football team.
Right.
She put the name on the door and business went up. And all the time people were saying, who's Remington Steele, who's Remington Steele? And then within the show, the premiere episode, my character comes in, and he's kind of got a shady background.
Right. He's
from South Africa, they say, but you're not quite sure. He has 5 passports, and he's after these diamonds. That's right. This is going back a while now. It's 3 years. She's protecting diamonds, and I'm out there to steal the diamonds. The baddies get hold of me in this hotel foyer. They are paging Mr. Steele. Within the story, everyone wants to know who Mr. Steele is.
Right.
And I see that as a way out. And I say, I'm Remington Steele. And that's how the little twist comes in.
So you escape from your own miserable life right into the...
Into the miserable life. No, I mean into Remington Steele.
Now how, Stephanie Zimbalist Jr., do you call her that? You don't call her that, though, do you?
Junior.
No, she's not a junior.
No, she isn't. No, I call her Stephanie. Oh,
yeah, she was here about a year ago. Very nice woman. Seemed to be very pleasant, nice. Lovely young thing. Now, do you get along all right? I'll be honest with you. We were sifting through some files this afternoon.
You've been looking at the dirt, haven't you?
And it says that you two don't get along.
You've been looking at the dirt.
Do you really not get along?
We get on very well.
Then why does it say in some publications that you don't get along?
I have no idea. You're looking at the National Enquirer, though, that one. I mean, the one that called me spaghetti legs.
So there's no truth to the rumor that...
No, it's rubbish.
How would a rumor like that get started?
I'd love to know. But, the other one is that, I see her over there, my wife's over there, she's giving me hand signals. That was the latest one. I read it in the National Enquirer. We're down at Ralph's the other day, and we're doing the groceries.
Ralph's being a supermarket, I'm guessing, or a friend of yours?
No, Ralph's the supermarket. Yeah. And then we picked it up, and there was a little article in there saying that my wife infuriates the cast and the crew because she stands behind the camera and she gives hand signals and says that I should have a better take.
Take a look.
It's not true.
She's doing it now.
Look at this. Far? Is it okay?
Look at this. So
I mean, it's not true. It's a lot of garbage. I have a theory about this that, I mean, the publicity for the show and for Stephanie and myself has been very good. And then I think people just like to... they want to find loopholes. They want to find chink holes.
I have a feeling you really don't get along.
You really have a feeling?
Well, I can't prove it. I can't put my finger on it, but I just have a feeling that there's something going on here.
You might be onto something.
Well, all right. Let me.
Good sixth sense.
I'll tell you what, Pierce. We have to do a commercial, and would you like a fish bit? By the way,
fish bit? No, thanks.
We'll be right back. Don't worry. Thank you. These things smell awful, don't they? The fish.
They're
bits.
dreadful.
Yeah.
Dreadful.
Yeah. I would not go near one of those deals.
No.
You're originally from Ireland.
Yeah, Irish.
And then.
Yes.
Now, see if I have this correct. You were an actor of sorts in Ireland.
No, I wasn't. I left Ireland when I was about 11 and went to live in London, and then I left school. I was about 16. I was a commercial artist, and I did that for about 2 years.
But is this part true that one day you just said, let's move to California and see if I can
more or
work in the film?
More or less, yes. I'd just done a mini-series for ABC called The Manions of America, and that was about the potato famine. And when that came on here in America... we'd been told about it in London, and we were planning, Cassie and myself were planning our next move in life because I was out of work at that time. And we said, let's go over to L.A. for 2 weeks. And we went for a 2-week vacation stroke business. And I found an agent the week before I left. I arrived in California. I got a car from a place called Rent-A-Wreck, and we drove around. I had about I don't know, 15, 25 interviews. NBC or MTM was the first one. I just struck lucky. Very, very lucky.
Well,
right place, right time.
That's a great story. That's what keeps the excitement and the dream alive for millions of other folks, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes, it does.
Do you miss?
Yeah.
Do you miss London? Do you miss Ireland? Do you go back to Ireland?
We did, yeah. When we first came over, when we first went over there, missed it terribly.
Do you live in California now?
Yeah, we live up in the Hollywood Hills.
What did you find the most difficult part about adjusting when you get out there?
Breathing. You can't breathe.
You mean
smog.
Because
I mean, the smog
is
terrible. Yeah, it really affects your respiratory system. And but that, and also logistically, it's difficult getting around. You miss friends. I mean, we have a lot of friends in London, and I miss my mates. You miss going to the pub and things like that. You miss the interaction with people. You know, if you're in your car the whole time. But yeah,
seriously, you're a big star now. Really, even if they showed up, would you want anything to do with them?
Oh, you got my number, haven't you?
I don't know. But I'm just thinking that from Ireland to L.A. is a pretty difficult adjustment. From London to L.A., maybe not so tough, but still in all, the thing that I knew when I first moved to California, you go 6-7 months, you never see a cloud.
This is true. You just see this blue sky. I said the other day, actually, we went out yesterday, we got a car, and we drove out to Connecticut, Westport, and it was wonderful. It was just delightful, charming. No, because the times we'd been here, we'd never got out of New York.
We have a group of geographical applauders in the audience.
Really? They like smacking their hands.
Now tell me, the movie, you have a movie, a major motion picture. Is this a theatrical release, Pierce? This is Nomads. Oh, also, aren't you going to be the new James Bond? Isn't that the deal?
No comment. But,
now, what does that mean?
Isn't that what they say?
No, you got to say...
No, listen, it's not true. No, it is not true, because there was a lot of hoo-ha about that. Cubby Broccoli. My wife started in a James Bond movie, For Your Eyes Only.
Can we have another shot of his wife, please?
No, hang on a sec. Hang on. No, I'm just trying to tell the story. So we got to know them, and I guess the Tux and everything like that, and Remington Steele. But a lot of publicity
But you'd be good as James Bond. Now, Roger Moore has said, I'm done forever with this, and Sean Connery is done forever with this?
I have no idea. Well, I guess so. I mean,
would you like the part if they offered it to you?
If he came up and slapped his hand in my back and said, Pierce, I'd like you to do it for...
Yeah.
You know,
but it'd be a good opportunity, don't you think?
Yeah, surely.
Yeah. Now, if you were,
I'd have a crack at it.
If you got to be James Bond, would you want to be like James Bond through 8, 9 pictures, or would you just want to do it once and go on to something else?
Would I want to go? I'd come back to Remington Steele after 8 or 9 pictures.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I haven't really thought about this. I haven't even thought about playing James Bond. I mean, that really is again fabrication by the press.
So there's not really a shred of truth in that?
No, there isn't a shred of truth in it. Really, you can believe me on this one. Really.
What about it? Excuse me, is there any truth to this or not?
Yes. No.
Is he going to be James Bond or not? Are you sure? All right. What about the other deal with Stephanie? Anyway, Nomads. Nomads is about what now?
Nomads is best described as a psychological thriller, and that stars Stephanie Zimbalist. No, it doesn't. It stars Leslie Ann Down. And
she's good. She's very good.
Leslie Ann Down. She's very good. Yeah. She's very good.
And soon to be released?
In the new year.
Oh, good.
In the new year.
Well, continued success to you. You're doing remarkably well, and it's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
And don't forget to...